Now back to the Tall Ships Festival in Sunderland and a knotty problem.
Martin, this is Linda and, oh, come on, and Kirsten.
Linda and Kirsten,
Yes, hi.
bringing up the rear. Hello, nice to meet you both. What are we doing?
It's about student finance.
Okay.
My daughter Kirsten applied for student finance for September.
This year?
For a second year. My partner moved in last October.
Yeah.
They were taking household income from April 16 to 17,
Yeah.
which he wasn't actually in the house then, and her finance has gone so far down she's had to actually leave university because she can't afford to live out. And we're just wondering if there's any way around that.
You're talking about the maintenance loan,
maintenance
the
loan.
living loan,
Yes.
which is means tested based on residual family income.
Yeah,
This is the hidden parental contribution, as I call it.
yeah.
And how much has it dropped by?
Well, it's gone from a maximum to a minimum.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So that's about £5,000 a year,
Yeah.
depending on whether you're at home or
Yeah.
away or
Yes.
wherever.
Yeah.
So they've done that for the 18-19 academic year.
Yeah.
Which is Kirsten's second year in university.
So you'd assume that's a year before, that's 2017-18 earnings. But you're saying 2016-17?
Yes.
Yeah, because it goes off the previous tax year.
On the form,
Yeah.
it actually said it was tax year 16-17, and I said my partner wasn't living with me at that time. It was just
Yeah.
my household income. And she said it doesn't matter, even if you hadn't met at that time, he's living there now. So we're taking his income.
I have to say that is a quirk in the system that I have not looked at before. I'm going to hold the answer in abeyance and take a look at it.
What they're saying is, Kirsten's loan is assessed on family income from 2 years ago. And while her mum's new partner wasn't living with her then, the fact he is now means his income from then still counts.
The issue here is, I'm not wanting to cause any family strife, you're now in the position that you're asking your partner, who isn't your father,
Yeah.
to make a contribution of $5 odd grand a year
Yeah.
towards your student finance for 2 years, why that might be
Yeah.
something of friction.
I
And
feel very
think
strongly about it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
this is a
Martin.
classic example. People all worry about the tuition fees, but the tuition fees,
That's not a problem at all.
this is all about
Yeah.
affording to live.
Yeah.
And the parental contribution, it's the reason I say to parents, look at this as early as possible and start saving.
Yeah.
But you couldn't have predicted
No.
you were going to get a new partner who's obviously got a reasonably high income.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
therefore we're going to have to pay for this.
Yeah.
Let me double check what the exact rules are.
Okay.
So Martin asked them to go for a nautical wander while he found out if there was anything naughty going on at the student loans company.
That doesn't seem right to me.
I wanted to understand the technical nitty-gritty behind the decision.
After an hour, mum and daughter popped back.
Martin, Linda and Kirsten are back for their answer.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Right, well, I've been on the phone to the student loan company powers that be, as I have access to those type of things, and I'm afraid it's not good news. The regulations state that, yes, while the finance is assessed for 2016-17, what counts is who is currently living in the house.
Okay.
And then it is, so they have done technically everything right.
Right.
Personally, I think it's a farce.
Me too. Me too.
Right? Now, of course, we get why that they do this family income assessment, because they don't want people jamming the system and pretending, you could argue you could get divorced and then deliberately just to play the game.
Exactly.
But in your situation, to have your mum's partner, who's been there 1 year,
Yeah.
suddenly he's got to give you money to go to university, just doesn't seem fair.
No,
and
it
there's no
doesn't.
way for you to declare yourself an independent student.
No.
So I'm very frustrated that I can't do anything to help you.
Us too, but
Yeah.
it did answer the question though,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
It's really farcical.
It's annoying.
It's really
It's frustrating.
It shouldn't happen. And what we're meant to have is a system of equality of opportunity of going to university. And,
It's
and
not.
you are falling foul of that system.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. I don't like sending somebody away when I can't help them, but I can't. And it's a lesson to everybody out
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Forget all the media heat on tuition fees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focus on the maintenance loan.
Yeah.
That's the real practical problem for most
Yeah.
people.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank
lovely
you.
to meet you both.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
All right
Thank
then.
you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Now we have some news.
Yep.
Kirsten did leave university, but she's moved back home and enrolled at a university that's local to her.
Which is good for her. But the system isn't supposed to be that your choice of university is dictated by the finances. Anyway, look, I bumped into the Minister for Universities the other day. I've told him about this story and he said to me, it doesn't sound good. So I'm going to send him a recording of Kirsten's film
After the show, he's promised to look at it and we'll cross our fingers.